Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to LEGO Indiana Jones, the original series. We have one final level to do, and then next recording I assume we'll probably spend an next recording doing cleanup, collecting all the collectibles we missed, and here, just put that down for now. I'm gonna go ahead and get True Adventurer and start by stopping these guys from giving me any more trouble. Just brutally blow up those cars, which were clown cars full of an infinite number of Nazis. So it seems like there's another piece way on the edge. First things first, we're gonna post this. I don't know what that could be because I've already got score times 10. So what could it be, I wonder? And is it really something that's over there, or is it on the next screen? This is a weird one where you build it, you dig it, then you build it. Alright. This whole facade should be Lego. Of the one scenes in the entire game, I really feel like this whole facade should be 100% Lego. Not the cavern walls. I don't care really about the cavern walls, but the rest of it that is carved into it, that just screams Legofy that. The real question, I guess, would be, was there some plan at some point to make an Indiana Jones game that wasn't Lego, and then it got converted to Lego? I kind of find that hard to believe. Let's see. Need somebody with a book. So we have the Crusader as one of our characters to play in this level, and he just has a sword that doesn't really do anything special. It's just a weapon, like the Schmitters, is that what they're called? Scimitars? That some of the thuggy bad guys have. Long curved blades. Whatever those are called. And can we pull these and move? So I need 6 more collectibles, and I'm gonna just move to the next area. See, it seems like there's one way above our head. We need this. And put it there. Switch to this character. That one, that one, that one, and that one. That one, that one, that one, and that one. I kind of get the feeling that one of these pieces may not ever actually get used. Here, while you're doing that, you come over here and... No, that's not the right one. This guy, he can do it. See, and he doesn't even look like any of the other thuggy people. See, this builds a picture of the thing, and then you punch it, and then it gets turned into one. Nice. Weird, but nice. I've just realized that the section that I really didn't appreciate is going to be here, isn't it? There was a specific point in this level that was very difficult, and unless I have in free play some ability to get around it, I don't know. This. So you can't go back. And see, this must be invincibility. Now I'm hoping with this switch it disables all the traps in this room. I'm hoping. I don't think I'm gonna particularly get that. No, instead I'm just gonna get this room that has nothing on it. Another piece collected. Alright. And see, until you built that section. For a second there, I thought there were some coins magically. So unless I can jump from here to there, which I don't think is gonna work. Yeah. Yep, that's not gonna work. So these deaths are just preparations for the... Wow, look at that. Look at that. I wish I could claim I meant to do that. Or that the game wasn't really freaking out because I was doing that. Maybe if I had the rocket launcher, I would... Maybe if I rocket launcher these things, it will, like... Yeah. Hey, spikes are gone. So now I only have to deal with the spinners. This guy pulls up every time he lands on one of these things. Wow, that's a lot easier. So I'm glad free play made that easier. We spent a lot of time on that in story mode. Come on, shovel guy. Shovel this up. Break this. Build that. Fast build it. Don't build it, don't just build it, fast build it. Alright. And see, bazooka guy here. I can just immediately blow up that too. Let's go ahead and put this here. And bazooka. And see, this isn't a case of... Yeah, it's not a case of just blowing it up. There's something else to it. I just don't know what that something else is. Does this thing go in circles forever now? That would be a first for LEGO games. Hey, we've gone about 10 minutes. I don't think we've lagged once either. That is really weird. See, I can't imagine that there was some trick here where you were supposed to rotate this in that many circles. Because this is incredibly slow and boring. And there's no item. There you go, we've done enough of that. Hey. I don't have a sword that I can throw. Oh wow, it is. You have to have this character and only this character would be acceptable. Because he's the only character I know of at least that has a sword. That one was tricky. Alright, so we want to get up here. And there was no kid in this scene in story mode, so this way we'll... What does this do? Raise that up. Is there a time limit on it? Nope. Two more. We've already got the red perk thing. Let's see. Book. I really don't think this piece was ever used in any of the puzzles. I might just not remember it, certainly, but it doesn't seem like it was. The DNA shape. Or circular shape. I wonder if there's like some cheater way where you can... the game's lagging. Finally! 12 minutes into the gameplay. Like, I wonder if there's a cheater way where you can just hit that symbol multiple times and it will always work. Even if that was the case, then why not use that symbol every now and then? So we didn't have a repairman. So this is weird. I need the female character here. This will make it a little bit easier. This is weird because they are cycling back and forth. Whatever. Though I can just be persistent with it and solve the issue there. Let's see, this should be where I think the last, either the Holy Grail is back there or the last collectible is there. One or the other or both. Two minutes later. I'm starting to see a pattern here. And I'm probably making up this pattern in my head, but it seems like it lags about 10 minutes into the when I start a level, and then it lags about 2 minutes later. What does that tell anybody, though? Honestly, what does that mean to any person whatsoever. Except for somebody who programmed the game at TT Games, who very well may not even work for the company anymore. That's one of the things about all these remasters that were showing up for a while, at least, uh, is the idea that companies, at least half the companies, were trying to make their games run better and be the definitive edition, the actual definitive edition of the game instead of just uh, just running poorly. Now, half of the remakes don't really do that. Skyrim Special Edition really doesn't bother to fix any of the bugs in the game, nor does it really bother to fix the fact that the game has some major problems. Hey, look, it says Notch there, N-O-T-C-H. Minecraft reference, although I'm not sure many people would have gotten that. So it may not actually have been a Minecraft reference for as old as this game is. Alright, and we just need our bazooka guy to blow out the teeth from the head of the lion. And I have 500 million studs. And we magically walk on nothing. And then we magically walk on nothing again. Let's just see this level through, even though I think we have everything. Who knows, it could be like last level where we got 11 out of 10 pieces. That reminds me of Lego Jurassic World, how buggy that game was. Wow. Yeah. But it did have a whole open world system it wasn't a great open world system or very big, but this game doesn't even attempt an open world system. See, I need a torch. Where's the torch? Oops. Yeah. Lego Jurassic World had major bugs where going to certain areas would just crash the game, and then the progress you made wouldn't get saved. Had to play incredibly careful to get to 100% on that. And here we are. And see, what gets me about this scene is I always wanted to see what is over here. How can there be this great crevice in the pathway? I mean, surely you could believe that this crevice was either man-carved or carved by a river, an underground river, but it looked like it was actually in the movie in the sun. And so if it was in the sun, doesn't that mean somebody could have just found it from the surface and dug their way down? Let's see. Leave me alone. This Crusader's not wearing his helmet. But the version I have, he is wearing a helmet. Interesting. Alright. So you can't blow up the fake cups. Which kind of means there's not a lot to actually do in this area. Book guy. Here he is. Hey, I was wrong. That symbol was used. Once. At least. Wouldn't it be weird if that combination worked on every single one? Yeah, I don't even think it would speed anything up though to play that way. I don't want that one. Don't want that one. Don't want that one. I want that one. And now we have invincibility. Throughout the series, the movie's MacGuffin, the item they're looking for, gets consistently less interesting in the original trilogy. You start with a golden box, the Ark of the Covenant, with all kinds of magical power. Then you go to the sacred stones, the 3 sacred stones in the Temple of Doom that have the ability to help the water, the wells flow, and bring prosperity to the land. And then you get to the cup of the Holy Grail. Hey, we're over 1 billion. And it's just a wooden cup, which only can heal you and keep you alive if you're behind a seal. And certainly that wasn't the way it worked originally. I just assumed they somehow made some magical thing, and I don't know how they would have been able to make any kind of magical protection seal, but they somehow figured out a way to do it. What would have the Crusaders done if they wanted to move the Holy Grail? You'll notice that there's not really more characters running around now, but a bigger variety of characters now that I've unlocked everybody. Let's see, we'll do this. So, young Indy, ancient city, and still we don't have enough to do the final thing. So, the fake Holy Grail from the temple, and so you can spin it around and move. That's kind of cool. Again, it's a shame Lego doesn't actually sell golden pieces. I suppose I could just get a bunch of Lego pieces and dip them in gold and hope they don't melt too fast. No, that would be pointless. You wouldn't want to dip them. You'd either want to paint them in fake gold, which would be the cheap thing, or you would want to cast them in like sand and then well, make a mold of them in sand and then cast gold in the same pieces and hope that the tolerance is good enough in your casting, which it probably wouldn't be. So we need one more piece here, and they say we can have it for free if we wanted it, and one more piece here, and then and that was free too. So we're technically officially done with all the levels, but not actually done, because we're gonna have to come back. We're gonna have to run through this one time, and we're gonna have to run through which one did we miss? Is it number 1 on each one of them? That would be ironic. It's not number 1 on the first one. Which one is it then? Number 3. So we've got a level for each of the movies we need to run back now that we have the indicator to get the 3 remaining gold bricks. And we need to run through a different level to get the 1 remaining red parcel. And then we're ready to do the bonus levels. And if the bonus levels turn out to have a story mode, then I'll have to apologize because we'll end up doing the story mode and the other thing. Who is this character? Jungle Guide. Interesting. I don't remember seeing him. We are now at 92.4% done with the game. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.